Good morning. How you guys doing? Time to wake up. Smell that coffee. Let's have some fun this morning. Let's make some money. We made some yesterday, folks. Oh, yeah, we did. It was a good day. 3-1 on the morning coffee. 3-1 on the hockey picks. On fire! Oh, yeah. Hey, I got those BetMGM and PointsBet sign-up bonuses below in the description. Get them right now today, would you please? And the Underdog Fantasy and Thrive Fantasy deposit match is there too. You know what morning coffee picks is? 216, 167, and 6 up 42 units. Team effort, guys. Let's keep it going. Right? We're 49 games over 500. That's the way I look at it. 216, 167, and 6. Don't forget we got live chat available. And please like this show and video and subscribe to our YouTube channel, as we've got new people coming on all the time, subscribing to this YouTube channel and checking out Morning Coffee with me, Bob, from oddsjam. You know what? Let's use the crooked stick. What do you say? Let's get it going. Get some energy in your life. Hey, I feel like crap. I'm sick. Been sick for 2 days with a cold. But you know what? I'm going, baby. Let's get going. All right. Got to get the blood flowing. Got to get the engine going. You know, the older you get, the more that is true. You got to move in the morning. Right? Right. Scotty Crowell, good morning to you. And Adam McLean, top of the morning, lads. Happy to hear you're on fire, Bob. Keep it going. Let's do it. Pierre Chevalier is here. Good morning to you. And Ebar, how you doing, man? Good to see all of you. Let's have some coffee together. What do you say? What do you say? Let's have a little coffee together. So yesterday, we found, what was it? 3 plays, 3 picks on positive EV, 3 of them. And that is, in my opinion, huge. And we're going to keep going after that. Now, there were a couple of games. I have no idea whether my first basket's hit or not. I got to be honest with you. I had Giannis and Embiid, and I'm getting ready to check right now. Although, by the way, won some extra money on the NBA last night with some picks. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Game recap. I'm just kind of looking here. A lot of times they will give you the plays and the box score. Oh! Missed defensive rebound. Tyrese Maxey scored the first basket in that game. Gosh, another first basket that I missed. I was hoping, man. I was hoping. Hoping. I'm sure the Giannis one missed too. But The DraftKings promo came through, guys. That was huge. That was very huge. That was a what was it? Match up to 25 points. Drew Holiday. Boy, I was so close to picking him. Drew Holiday made the first one there. Giannis and Durant scored 25 points or more, plus 100. That was a good one. I hit that. We mentioned it on Last Minute Betting last night. It's a really good promo, and you guys should have jumped on it if you didn't, because I know Giannis had like 43 and Durant had 33. Speaking of which, what do you say we do the recap? Let's recap yesterday's action. In the NBA, the Cavs beat the Magic 103-102. Banchero, 29 points in a loss. Hawks beat the Pistons 118-113. Trae Young with 35 points. Knicks beat the Hornets 134-131. Brunson with 27. Raptors beat the 76ers 119-109. Maxey had 31 points for the Sixers. Bucks beat the Nets 110-99. Giannis with 43 and Durant with 33. Bulls, that came through 124-109. Zach LaVine with 28 points. That was over the Pacers. T-Wolves 134. Spurs 122. Edwards with 34 points. By the way, that was a positive EV play on a PRA also yesterday on Anthony Edwards. Jazz 109. Rockets 101. Heat 119. Trailblazers 98. Wow. Portland's high scorer had 10 points. Not good. Nuggets beat the Lakers, dude. Lakers are 0-4. Jokic with 31, 13, and 9. And in the NHL. Oh, the NHL. My Blues lost to the Oilers 3-1. Empty net goal at the end. Can't blame my goalie Benner. Blues got to put the puck in the net. Our only loss. Rangers lose to the Islanders 3-0. Very disappointing game by the Rangers. Very disappointing. It wasn't Halak's fault, I can tell you that. And Lightning beat the Ducks 4-2. So there you go. Actually, what I wound up was 2-1 in hockey yesterday. 2-1. Yes. That does the recap. Let's see what we got going on here. Oh, you gotta go, man. You gotta keep on rocking and rolling. Oh, free NFL. Yeah. You have to wait on that one, won't you, Stephen? Good morning, Stephen. Good to see you. Morning, everybody. Let's have a little coffee together. I got the flowery cup again because I slept a little later. I have to. I gotta get past this, man. I got a gig this weekend. I'm heading to St. Louis. I'll be in St. Louis all next week, dog sitting, while my wife, my daughter, my granddaughter, and son-in-law go to Florida. That makes sense, doesn't it? And we'll blow our nose off camera. All right. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Anybody got any bets? Throw them out here to me. That's what this is for. It's morning coffee and sports betting. Okay. It's not just coffee. I believe that we call it morning coffee and sports betting. As a matter of fact, morning coffee and sports talk with Bob. There you go. By the way, get 10% off your first month on oddsjam.com, promo code 10BOB. And I'll just leave that going there. What do you say? All right. Share my screen. Going to look at some things. Bet Tracker, we actually wound up for the day, but it's actually going to be down because, let me show you. And by the way, they fixed the NHL player props are now grading. We just got them to get first basket scores to grade, which both of these lost. I've yet to pick one right yet this year, folks. I'm trying. I am trying. And Giannis is a loss. So after we do that, it's that easy to fix your grading when it doesn't grade out. After that, let's take a look at what we got. All right, so barely up, $19.74 so far this week. But come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 weeks out of the last 26 have been down. All right. You got to grind it out, right? You sports bettors got to grind it out, and let's keep going. Let's go to the positive EV page and start grinding right now. All right. Let's turn on the recommended filters. Let's hit refresh. And let's look at some plays here today. Red Wings in Boston under 5.5 player or goals, total goals. Yeah, I'm going to stay away from that one. Oh, here we go. Longest reception under 15.5 for Cade Otton. That's about a 50% chance. Let's go ahead and hit it for our half unit on a player prop. Boy, Mavericks versus Nets, -1.5. Let's do this real quick here. All right, let's go to the game. Actually, let's go to screen. I'll show you guys this anyway. And let's hit NBA. And let's look at the point spread, the lines right now. Dallas is favored by 2.5 in this game. Looks like a pretty good play. It's a 15-cent market width. -123 when you take the juice out. Let's look at the play a little closer. So the perfect line, the pinnacle line is -135. Looks like -130 is as close as anything to -120. We get it for -120 at BetMGM. I would say we need to add that, and plus it's a 55%. Let's add that as a morning coffee play. What do you say? And we could do the same thing here. As we open up the other window, we're going to look at the NHL. I want to look at the totals here in the Edmonton-Chicago game. And as I scroll down, there it is. So 6.5 is the total. I figured it was somewhere around there. Over or under, and we've got an over 7. 23-cent market width plus 146. Let's look at this play a little bit closer. So look at what the other side is on this. Oh my gosh, heavily juiced to the under. Heavily juiced to the under. We're going to go with this. Let's roll with it. I know it says 40% win percentage. I got a good feeling. Let's hit it. Let's hit the over 7. And we're going to leave that alone for a second. We'll come back. Dallas, excuse me. I'm sorry, folks. Morning coffee pick. I think I better have a drink of water. Yeah, Dallas morning coffee pick. And what do we think about this football game tonight? What's going to happen? Anybody have any ideas? Oh, look at this. I got all kinds of comments. So let's go. All right. Jordan's here. He will be here this evening. What's up? Good morning. Pop a little whiskey in that mug, Bobby. Help them sniffles. Yeah. Louisiana -1 tonight. All right. Let's check it out. Sends Wild over 6.5. All right. All right, Pierre. Let's check these odds and get jam. Unfortunately. Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. Well, we'll try for next week. Panthers -1.5. Rashad White under 15.5 receiving yards. Okay. And Chris Godwin over 70.5 yards points bet. All right. Well, you guys just threw a bunch at me there. All right. Let's do the Sends Wild one first. I got to get to all these, so you're going to have to bear with me. I feel cough drops coming my way, I think. All right, let's go to NHL first, and let's look at the Panthers game and the Senators game. Florida -1.5 over Philly. +123, perfect line, +115 is the best odds we can get. You said it. We're going to do it. That'll be a morning coffee pick. Scotty Crowell on that one. And Pierre in this Wild Senators game likes the over 6.5, -115, -114 at FanDuel. We're going to add it. That's a morning coffee pick, guys. All right, I got to go back and look at the other things you guys said. Rashad White, under 15.5 receiving yards, and Chris Godwin over 70.5. Over 6.5, Canucks and Kraken. Both squads concede a lot. Okay, all right. Sabres puck line, Ravens money line, all kinds of plays. Well, let's go to that Sabres puck line. You're going to take away my video. Sabres puck line against Montreal. I mean, it's good value at +150. We'll jump in. There's a Jordan pick. We also got to look at that Louisiana game that Jordan said -1. Let's take a look here real quick. He likes -1. We can get for -110. Let's do it. All right, I got to decipher all this stuff, folks. You guys just shot a lot of stuff at me. Woo! Why is everyone so awake today? Can we agree Ravens money line? Sure. Oh, Ravens with lots of yeah, you know what? I like the Ravens anyway, but let me get back to that game and figure out what the heck I'm doing with all these bets that just got thrown at me. I'm not sure I'm going to get into those player props. We're gonna add the Louisiana one as a morning coffee pick. That I agree on. And we got to add morning coffee pick to the Senators game over for Pierre and -1.5 Florida. Those are morning coffee picks. We already picked over 7 with Chicago and Edmonton, but we didn't make that a morning coffee pick. Mavericks -1.5 is a morning coffee pick. We got 4 plays in here that I'm going with. I'm not sure about the Sabres play yet, Jordan. Just not sure. Boy, you guys are with it. Except now we've got to block this user who comes in and let's go, he says. Bob needs an executive assistant this morning. Lots of input. Yeah, I know, man. Wasn't expecting all that. Holy cow. All right, let's look at the Ravens game. All right. Thank you guys, though, for your input. This is the part of the show that everybody loves, the fact that you guys input the way you do. All right, let's go to the NFL. Let's go to this game tonight. And we like the Ravens on the money line. And we can get it for +115. It's +111. Everybody seems to like the Ravens, or that's a pretty good consensus. I'd like to have the points myself, But if you guys insist, we're going to go with the Ravens on the money line and make it a morning coffee pick. And that rounds out 5. Now, we were talking about receiving yards, I believe. Player receiving yards. Let me find it here. Player receptions, player receiving touchdowns, player receiving yards, right up there at the top, Bob. Rachaad White. Now, what did he say? Was that under or over? Let me look here real quick. Lil D Burnett is in here. Morning to you. He likes the Ravens. He loves the Ravens. Ravens money line. Jordan's just getting picks like crazy. Washington State +7. Okay. Rachaad White under 15.5 receiving yards, and Godwin over 70.5 receiving yards. All right. Under 15.5 is, you can actually catch it at +100 on Caesars. All right. Let's look for Godwin. Wow. Those numbers on the 70.5 are identical over or under on PointsBet and on FanDuel. You said that you got it for plus money. Is that right? On PointsBet? Okay. No, you didn't get it for plus money, but you're saying, all right. Okay. I got you. All right. So we looked at those plays. Let's go back to the bets here. I'm going to make sure that I've got all of the morning coffee plays in here. All right. We're adding the Ravens as a morning coffee pick. All right. Let's just do it. Let's take a look at what we just did. We haven't even gotten to everything that we wanted to get to here. Mavericks, -1.5. That's a morning coffee pick. BetMGM over 7 between Edmonton and Chicago. Actually, we probably ought to make it a morning coffee pick, but I'm going to leave it alone because we got plenty. Otherwise, I'm going to run out of hockey to pick, guys. I've got a video to do yet today in between all the calls that I'm going to be taking. Panthers -1.5 from BetMGM. That is a morning coffee pick. Oh, and that's Scott Corral's over 6.5 on FanDuel. Senators and Wild. That is a morning coffee pick. That is from Pierre Chevalier. We've got the Sabres minus 1.5 on points bet. I just threw that in there. I'm not sure I like that one yet or not, Jordan. Louisiana minus 1 on Caesars in college football, and the Ravens on the money line plus 115 on Caesars. All right. What do you think of that? What do you say? What do you say? Well, Pierre, what do you think there? Do you think enough Ravens are injured that the Bucks would win? Come on. All right, we got to go, man. Here, cheers to you one more time. A little coffee. That was a rambunctious morning show. And that is the kind of show that I expect on a daily basis from you guys. There's no pressure. You guys got, hey, if you're going to come to the dance, you better get them feet a moving. Okay, maybe game time decisions, says Pierre. Pro money is on Bucks tonight, public on the Ravens. Well, we evidently are the public, but you know what? I haven't even handicapped that game yet, so I'm not even sure where I'm going to go. I really would rather have the points. But we went with money line because you guys were all for it. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, let me get the small cowbell. Look at this one. Got a different sound. You ready? I got all kinds of stuff here. Thank you, Pierre. I appreciate your involvement here. Thank you, Stephen. Thank you, Jordan. Thank you, Adam. Thank you, Lil D. Thank you, Ebar. Thank you, Scotty Crowell. Jacob Trainer. Thank you. You know I love you, bro. You guys have a great day. See you tonight.